Da-da-da-dum. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back because it's been a while since we looked at the Chevy Citation. So we're going to pull it in the garage, assuming it'll run. And we're going to see if we can't button this thing up. With that said, it is freezing outside. That is all ice. It's 18 degrees. And I thought we were just going to move the thing on into the garage. Unfortunately, she is not cooperating. She doesn't want to start. It's carbureted. I think it's a 1983. And I brought some go-go juice for her. Michael from Santa's Workshop is here. He's inside warming up for a minute. Look, we even got the temperature thing on. It's like, hell no. I think that means it's too cold. Yeah, it's not even warm at all. We're going to spray a little bit of this. And we're going to hope that she wants to run, because I'm telling you, we've been out here messing with it and she ain't trying to fire up at all. There it is. Come on, old girl. She's trying. She's cold. Hey, Roxy. And there's Michael. There he is.
Where he is? Here he is.
It started.
It did.
It's trying on its own. There it is.
There we go.
How about that? How about that? As cold as it is out here,
It showed me coming up to it.
it got scared. All right. All right. The battery should charge up quickly. Hopefully it's not in gear. I didn't even think about that.
Well, if it's not ahead toward us, it's not here.
All right. I'll have to take this. And I'll meet you back at the shop. Oh,
I need to put
it doesn't go into gear. That's right. It's got to be put into gear under the hood. Yeah. Okay, hold on, guys. All right. Michael is going to try to put it in gear. And hopefully it doesn't die. There it is. Let's make a run for it. It's stuck. It's stuck in a rut. Oh, she's cold. She is cold. Wow. She's running though. She's running. Oh, power steering. Where? Oh my gosh, where'd the power steering go? Oh, wow. Horn? No. Woo! Can't you climb this hill? There we go. All right. She made it. Okay, step one, get it into the garage. Step two, get Michael to put it in park and let me out, because this doesn't work. All right, I could pretend like we didn't do anything, but we did some stuff off camera. This car has had a problem for the longest time with the shifter. Mm-hmm. It never wanted, you just couldn't shift it without having to get under the hood and by hand shifting it. And we're not going to tell you how we fixed it, but zip ties may have been involved.
Hey, that's been a theme here lately.
That it has. And it works.
It does.
It does.
It
We
does.
dropped the steering column. We did not zip tie the back of the steering column,
No,
though.
no,
We did
no.
not do that.
We did a true metal clip on that one.
Yeah, we actually put the right clip. Well, it may not have been the right. It was close. It won't come off.
It works.
Yeah, it works. It won't
works.
come off. So at least on the back of the steering column, that's not something you should have to be worried about again. The zip ties on the transmission side of the shifter, you know, if you're rough with it, or you try to push it all the way down into first gear or something, you might have a problem.
Well, and, you know, you stop and think it's plastic holding the thing in anyways.
It is.
Yeah,
That's what came out of it.
exactly.
More like disintegrated out of it. Was, well, yeah. Yeah, there was a little plastic grommet that just, it absolutely disintegrated. And, of course, it is frozen outside. The roads are treacherous.
Yes.
And the nearest auto parts store to here is, what, 20, well, on a normal day, 20 minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
on a normal day.
a normal day. It's more like 35 to 40 minutes today, and there's just no time for that. But anyway, I'm just making you aware because I'm not hiding anything from you guys. I do plan on... Damn this cough. I've been doing so good. Cough is almost completely gone, and I haven't had any Dayquil or NyQuil in 3 days now. I'm so close, but occasionally the damn thing creeps up on me. Anyway, we didn't want to hide anything from you. It's an old car, man. I don't know exactly how I'm going to go about getting rid of it. I decided I'm not going to give it away. In fact, I may not be doing any more giveaways. It turned from something I was trying to do just to be nice to, like, people now expect me to give everything away. I got people telling me I need to give away my Aston Martin.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm dead serious. I need to give it to Monkey Wrench Mike. And it's not one or two. Like, there's several people out there. They're like, you need to give the Aston Martin to Monkey Wrench Mike for all of his help. And I'm like, you guys don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You know, you don't know what deals Monkey Wrench Mike and I have or don't have behind the scenes. You don't know what goes on. So why do you assume that he gets nothing and I should give him an Aston Martin? Or I should give him the Sea Mustang? Now, funny enough, nobody tells me I should give anything to you.
Well, you've already given me three.
Three?
Yeah. 2 El Caminos.
Oh, yeah. And the Camaro.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the cars that I have given Monkey Wrench Mike apparently are not good enough, according to the commenters.
But,
They're because they're all junk cars, including the F-150. It's junk. They're all cheap junk that, you know, I spent. The total of cars that I've given away so far is approaching $10,000.
oh my gosh.
But apparently that's not enough because it's all junk. Anyway, it's very frustrating to me, really. It is to see people that think that I take and I do nothing. And that's just not the way it is.
And that's a load of baloney.
But anyway, so I've had, I thought these giveaways would be fun, and they were, but now it's gotten to the point where every time I buy a car, you need to give this to me. I need this car. I deserve this car, Randy. I've been following you for 5 years, therefore you should let me have this car. And it's gotten to where I'm getting countless emails now about cars. And it's not that I'm not grateful or thankful to the people that follow me and watch my videos. I really am. But every time I buy a car, it doesn't matter how nice it is either. It could be like an Aston Martin. You should give that away, Randy. Randy, you should give that to a subscriber. I can't do it, man. It's too much. It's too much. So I think I'm ending the giveaways at this point, and we'll find another avenue to get rid of these cars. I'm not quite sure how to do that, though. Obviously, something like this is not worth... Yeah. What? I don't, if you asked me to put a value on it, I don't know, man. It's not worth much. I can tell you, what, $500? Maybe? Maybe.
That's what I was thinking, about $500.
Yeah, maybe it's worth $500. And even then, that's kind of stretching it. But on the flip side, it has brand new tires, which, God, the tires and having them installed, I'm sure I paid over $300 just to get the tires done on it.
Oh, I'm surprised not more.
It may have been more. I really don't remember. I can't remember how much I spent on them. The tires were cheap. I imagine they're probably $200 for the set. They're really cheap 13s. But Walmart charges like $100 or so to install and balance them.
Right. So
I probably got over $300 in tires. I paid over $300 for the car. I paid, I don't know what for the paint job, $400 or $500 for the paint job.
Right.
So yeah, and then to have it detailed, I think I gave the guy wanted $150 for the detail, and I gave him a $50 tip. So yeah, I mean, there just gives you an idea of the amount of money that I've got tied up in this car that I'm absolutely never going to see again, and that's fine. I'm not upset about it. I understand it's something, but it does run, and it drives.
It drives. It gets you from A to B.
It might.
I think it will.
It has made it 10 miles to the stop sign and back before.
Right.
So Yeah.
And once it did fire up out there, it ran great.
Yes, it did. Well, it was just, it's so cold.
27 degrees, I think
Okay.
it was.
Okay. I thought it was 18. It was 18 when I left the house earlier.
Right.
It's a little bit warmer. So that's not bad for an old carbureted car.
No.
Not bad at all. I do remember it has a hub bearing or two going out. I can't remember which ones. But anyway, I'm going to figure out a way. Oh, let's not forget that new battery that's 100 and how much did you say that battery is?
$109.99.
109.99. So really, I've got way too much in this car. Way too much. I didn't even realize I spent that much money on it.
But look what you brought back.
I did. From where it started, out at the Copart yard there, as a non-running, non-driving, basically scrap car
Yeah.
with a smelly, nasty interior with crap in it, to what it is now. It's not a beautiful car. It never was though.
No.
But it's something now. I don't know. There's somebody out there that's going to want it. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to do it yet. But before I can even worry about trying to get rid of the car, we got to focus on just a couple other things. There's not much left to do. I've got the battery charging. The battery should come back to life because what battery's from June of 22, so it's a new battery. But I've got to put this back together. I just bolted the column back up, but we've got to get all of this put back on the trim. We've got to bolt this back up. I wish I had the radio. These things take a sideways radio, but I don't have one, and I'm just not going to spend any more money on this car. But we're going to put all of this back together to make it look right. And then, so there's the tag, and I'm going to leave that with the car just for the new owner. But the tag was dated 09, October 09.
Wow.
That gives you an idea of how long that car was sitting for. There's some badges. Unfortunately, I don't think all of the Chevrolet is there. If it's not, I'm not going to bother putting it on. But the 2.8 V6, that I will put back on. That little corner light there, I will put back on. There's your tilt and the little cover for it. We'll go ahead and put that on as well. The center thing there, we'll put that back on. That should be for under the steering column. Mm-hmm. And it's got the nut warmer.
Yep.
Which is really nice. I don't know why they quit putting those in cars. Those were great. I'm sure chicks loved them too, but I think it was more of a guy thing.
I could say something, but Santa, I can't.
We're gonna just throw this stuff back on, guys. That will have to be glued on. The Chevrolet, if I can find the rest, can be glued on. The 2.8 V6 will be glued on. And in fact, you can see where it used to go. The 2.8 V6 still has all the roughness there. You can see where the Chevrolet was.
Yep.
All of it. So we at least know exactly where everything goes. We're going to start just kind of buttoning this car back up, guys. That's really all there is. And then we can roll her out and try to figure out how to get rid of it. This is not one that I think I can do at Copart or IAA. The fees, the cost to sell it is just too high to make any sense.
Yeah.
Copart charges me $300 just to list it, and then a fee on top of it. I mean, so if somebody says, "Hey, I'm going to bid $500," it's going to cost them like $8.
Good lands, it could be to where you owe them money by the time it's over.
It could. It really could. So I got to figure out another way on a few of these cars. This is one. The Ford Probe is another. And then that Subaru that
Right.
Too Many Projects Garage has. I had a lot of people thinking that I gave that to him. I need to clear that up. And this is another thing. People are going to say, "Oh, look at you using him to fix the car." Guys, I was getting ready to put the car back together myself with salvage parts. I was going to go out to LKQ and grab some parts. He came to me.
Right.
I didn't even know he was interested in working on it. He came to me, unbeknownst to me, and he said, "Hey, man, I'd like this project for my channel. If you pay for the parts, I'll put it together." And I was like, "Oh, that's fair enough. He gets some content, and I pay for the parts, so he's not out any money."
That's exactly what I did with the El Camino or the Caballero when we started.
Yeah. So it's very common.
Right.
That's common. I just want to make sure people know I never mentioned in the video, he just took the car and left, and people thought they were mad. They were like, "I thought you were giving that away to somebody else and you gave it to him." So I did not give it to him. It's still my car, but I don't think I'm going to give it away. I don't. I think when that car is done, we're probably going to sell it. But definitely go check out Too Many Projects Garage because he should be working on that thing, and you guys can watch the process of bringing it back to its former glory. With this one, I just don't know how, what, when, where, or why I can work this. But I can tell you this, I would love to get $500 for it.
Yeah.
I would love to get $500 for this car, and we just got to figure out how to make that work. But anyway, we're going to button this thing back up, and then that's it. We'll start it up. Hopefully it'll start with the battery, maybe.
I bet it will.
You think? Yeah. I think it will too. The battery's already got 118 CCA in it, so it's close.
Better than what it had.
Yeah, it had 0 to begin with. Well, what do you think? Short video.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like much got really accomplished, but it did, kind of.
It did, yeah.
I feel. That's all that matters.
It looks a lot better.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's going to notice, but I wiped down the car. I'd been sitting outside for a long time. I didn't give it an official bath, but all the streaking that was going down at black streaks, I got all that wiped down. And Michael, brilliant. I got to give full credit to him here. Something so simple that I did not know about.
Well, and for me, you know, it's something I don't even think about.
Right. For me, I was like, what is this guy doing? I was gluing, right? I mean, super glue's the right adhesive for these, I think.
Well, it'll work.
Yeah, you don't ever want it to come off. It will never come off again. I'm sitting here gluing, and I got my fingers here holding it on, you know, and he comes over with all this tape. I'm like, what is he doing? And he's just like, zip, there you go, done. We got the little corner light over here on, and the 2.8 V6 is on. Yeah, this tape can probably come off now. My Chevrolet, unfortunately, the et is missing. There we go. Look how much better. It's satisfying removing that tape, too.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That's why I couldn't believe it. I found some tape that left on it from the paint job.
Look at that.
That's the funnest thing about it.
I did pretty good lining it all up, too.
Yeah,
that looks pretty nice. And then the Chevrolet, you know, forget the et. I even went and I put the original plate back on it, guys. Look at that, 2009. And, even better than that, is the dashboard. It's not pretty, but it sure looks a lot better than it did. And those poop brown seats, man, you gotta really respect those. Look at that. Let me see if I can find the key. The battery's still on charge. The booster pack turned itself off, I guess. But she's all back together now. The little knee bolster thing is all back in there. The headlight deal is here. All of this is together. The only thing we got to do is get her to start and then find out if that shifter works. Oh, look at that. Find out if that shifter is working properly. Because that's the biggest deal. Pump the gas because she's carbureted. She really prefers having a battery. Unfortunately, her battery's not quite ready yet. There we go. Look at that. Look how it started right up.
Oh, yeah.
Right up. Now, you ready for this? Reverse. Oh, there it is. Okay, reverse. Neutral. Look at that. And it even, well, we must have a turn signal light out, but it even shows you down here that it's in drive. Brights are on, brights are off. This is drive, neutral, reverse, and park. It works.
There you go.
Reverse, neutral. Boy, she's idled a little. Whoa! she's idled a little high right now. But anyway, there it is, man. Not gonna lie, the shifter's a little. It's a little, you know, wonky.
Well, and
Oh my God!
The shifter?
Yeah, the shifter. I from what I just found out, the car's a 1984.
84.
It's an 84. I was 4 years old when this car was made.
Oh, just hush. I was 2 years out of high school.
Whew! Good Lord. Monkey Wrench Mike, thank you for leaving your booster pack behind. He's going to miss that when he goes to do a Copart or IA walk around. Yeah, when he goes to do his walk around, he realizes he left his all the way in Byers. That's going to be a bad day for him. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it home with me, and I'll charge it up for him. And hell, I might even drive it to him. I don't know. I don't go to Tulsa for anything, but I might just go up there and grab it. I'm going to let this thing just kind of sit. It's going to stay in the garage. Can you believe that? The Citation is getting the garage treatment. What is it in here? Oh, that's on defrost. Well, it's 67 degrees is what I got those set at, and it's
60.
It's right at 60 degrees in here. That's not bad considering the doors have been. We opened both doors.
Oh, and it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's definitely nice for working.
Yeah.
You put it at 72, 73, you start getting hot when you're in here wrenching on stuff. Well, there it is, man. What do you think?
I like it. I mean, brings back the childhood.
Yeah, these were everywhere back in the day. These were super cheap Econobox cars, and the V6 was an option. That was a big upgrade. Take a look at this. Look how deep this thing was sitting. I mean, the dirt goes all, and these are brand new. I mean, literally, they have, 10 miles on them? Brand new tires, and look how deep they were sank into the into the dirt out there. I love the car. Now that it's back together, I can't keep it. I'm trying to convince myself I got way too many cars. I got to let this stuff go.
It'll make somebody a good point A to point B car. I mean, what more can you ask for one that'll run and drive and have a heater?
And it's cheap to buy parts for if you can find them anymore.
Right.
If you get in an accident, it's over. That's another thing. Put full coverage insurance on it, man. You get a dent in the fender, that sucker's totaled. It's over.
A bird poops on it.
An acorn falls on it. Yeah, it would take much to total this bad boy out. Well, guys, gals, there it is. There it was. Dang, man. It's come such a long way since the very beginning. I had to finish it. It's been on, I don't know why it's been on my mind lately. Like, this car shouldn't be on anybody's mind, but it's been on my mind lately. Every time I see it sitting out there, I'm like, of all the cars I got sitting here, this poor thing has probably been sitting here the longest.
Yeah.
And it just needed a few minor little things buttoned up on it to call it done, to call it good enough. And now she's done. So with that, I guess it's a short video. We're going to get out of here. If you guys don't know who this man over here is, that's Santa's Workshop.
Ho, ho, ho.
And that's why they call him Santa.
Well,
That and the red suit
2
and the
months
cane.
of the year I am, so.
Well, where's my presents? I didn't get nothing.
You did, too.
I got a lot of pork is what I got. And some brisket.
You got pork and brisket.
How much did you give me? It was what, 2.5 pounds of...
No, it was 2.5 pounds.
Of brisket, right?
No, of pork. And then 1.5 pounds of brisket.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, that was the best Christmas present you can get me, I think, is food, really. Yeah. I'm going to end up looking like Santa Claus in the near future if I don't cut back on my diet.
Santa's trying to lose 60 pounds this year.
Woo, 60.
60.
I've lost 8. No, 12. I've lost 12 pounds.
Well, you did it the extreme way.
Yeah, I just didn't. I didn't
don't want
eat.
to go that far.
I'm telling you, it works. We went out to dinner the other day, and I ended up throwing up all over the parking lot, and you stepped in it.
You're putting it on the ground, and it's dark.
Yeah. I had to run out of the restaurant. You were telling a story. You started talking, and I went, well, no, that's not why.
I don't remember.
He started telling a story, and I was listening, then suddenly, and we were on like the far end of the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
And I realized real quick, I have got to get out those doors. And sure enough, Monkey Wrench Mike ended up paying for dinner that night.
I swear, as you was going by people outside, you should have said, don't get the oysters. Don't get the oysters.
I could do that. The food was good. I had barbecue because I love barbecue. I love pulled pork. But
it's a good place.
That's the extreme that I've gone to is this COVID thing, which is really weird that I've got, I've had a lot of vomiting going on with it. But when I would eat, I seem to be over that now,
Good.
Thankfully. But I would eat stuff and then I would immediately vomit it right back up. So I wasn't able to really take in anything that my body was using.
Did you quit the soda?
I did.
That might be part of it.
I quit the soda. I did a couple days ago. I drank half a bottle. I threw the rest away. It doesn't taste good anymore.
No.
Which sucks. But it doesn't take. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I've lost 12 pounds from the vid.
Wow.
I know. I'm ready for round 2, man. Let's get it again.
Weight loss.
No exercise required, man. My diaphragm's got some exercise. Well, guys, we're going to get out of here. But listen, if you don't know who he is, or if you know who he is, you're just not subscribed to his channel, go subscribe to his channel. He's got a lot of stuff coming in the near future for you guys.
Very soon.
So I'm going to put a link directly below this video to Santa's Workshop. Go give him a sub as a way of saying thank you for coming out here and helping us with all of our crazy projects that make no sense. Oh. Who's working on a Chevy Citation in 2023?
We are.
Yeah, right. Why? I don't know.
Because
why
it's
not?
Here.
Yeah. Guys, drop me an email if you're interested in the car or something, which I doubt anybody's going to be. I don't know, but definitely drop me an email, auto auction rebuilds, plural, rebuilds, @gmail.com, and maybe we can figure something out. If not, I guess the car's not going to hurt sitting in my yard. I can at least move it to a different part of the yard now.
That's right.
It deserves to be put in a better part of the yard with the nicer cars. I don't have any nicer cars here. Yes, I do. The Mustang.
And the Cadillac.
And the tow truck. Oh, both Cadillacs. I got 3 Cadillacs.
That's Celica.
Oh, I do have some nice cars.
Yes,
I
do.
forget about some of this stuff.
Oh, you got some nice ones.
I got some decent cars. I got to get rid of them, though. Like, seriously, these cars have all got to get up for sale soon. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Michael from Santa's Workshop.
You are welcome, sir.
We appreciate it, man. I got to go grocery shopping now, so I get to drive slow all the way to Purcell, I guess. And hopefully the roads are better in Purcell.
Well, this road should take you most of the way, and it was clear.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Cross your fingers, guys, because it is nasty out there. Stay safe out there, everybody. Look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.